Hi everybody. Just on my way to get some gas for the lawnmower. And I think I've calmed down sufficiently to tell you my little tale. So I went to register my truck for Utah. I asked them about my motorcycle, and I have to get safety and emissions and all that for it still. But they told me I can't do that at that Provo office because they don't do motorcycle endorsements. So I had to go to the Orem one. Well, I went out there, and I have to have a paper trail from my birth certificate, and etc., etc. So I got sent away. That was understandable. That was okay. My bad. And so the second time I go up there, it was, I think, a quarter to 5, and then they tell me I have to take a test for renewing, and they stop testing at 4 o'clock, so they can get out of there at 5. So then they tell me the Draper office is open till 6 o'clock. So it's a quarter to 5, and I figured I have enough time. So I drive up there. It should have only taken me 15 minutes, but the stupid onlookers, there was a wreck. You couldn't even see because the car had gone down the hill. But there was a wreck, so it took me 20 minutes to get there. Just very frustrating. But I get up there at like 10 after 5, and the lady at the counter is just like, oh, man. She's like, you have to take a test. And they stopped testing at 5 o'clock. And I was like, well, can you call and ask her? Like, I'm a fast reader. And she said, well, we typically like to give you guys an hour to wait to take it. But she made an exception, I guess, and called the lady across the hall to see if she would let me take the test. And oh man, she said no. She was on her way home. I saw her hang up the phone and put her purse on and just get ready to leave. So this is like the third DMV that I went to, and that lady's like, yeah, well, we stopped testing at 5. So I asked her, I said, can you please tell me, like, I say like way too much. I sound like a Californian. So I said, can you please tell me when you guys stop testing or post it somewhere so that I can plan my trip all over Utah just to get my stupid license? And she's like, we have it written it's suggested that you give yourself an hour to take the test. And I said, yeah, but I can take the test in 25 seconds if I want to. It doesn't matter, but you guys won't let me because even though you close at 6 o'clock, you stop working at 5. So I was pretty dang ticked. And I'm just gonna let it ride until I get back from my trip. But I got pulled over the other day, and the guy's just like, I'm not gonna write you a ticket, but because I have somewhere to be. I came up flying up on him, highway patrol, out weaving through traffic, and I didn't see him, obviously. I mean, anyways, I flew up on him at like 92, he said. But he wasn't going to write me a ticket because he was busy doing something, so he just chewed me out. And he said, get your dang Utah license. And so I tried. I tried. Oh wait, I'm not filling up the bike. I'm filling up the gas tank on the back. So yeah, DMV. And I still don't have a Utah license. I've been here for almost a year in June, I guess. It's awesome. I'm a procrastinator, but when I want to get things done, everybody stands in my way. And she was ugly too. There, I said it. She looked like a friggin' she-male. My sincerest apologies to anybody who works in Paradise, also known as the DMV, anywhere. I don't know how you put up with people like me, but I think maybe you guys should get a little bit of pleasure out of torturing people like me. Oh, that's a nice car. Has a little compass on it. How cute is that? Yeah, that's a nice car. Bonk. Nice. Loving my new gloves too. I can function. I hate gauntlets. Those are good for the track. Okay, so another day of talking to myself. Yeah. Nice car.